Hi friends, today in this video we are going to see about Android Studio and we'll be starting from the basics. So this video is very much suitable for the beginners or the persons who are very much new to Android Studio and for creating the Android based applications. First, let us discuss about the Android Studio and what and all the options we have in the Android Studio and how to use Android Studio and the first basic program, which is like Hello World program. So now in this video we are going to see about Android Studio, and the version which is used is version 3.1.3. So this is your opening window. So when you open the Android Studio, you will get a window similar to this, and on the left side here you can see what and all the recent projects which are opened. So here you can select from any of the already opened project and you can go working on it, or you can start a new project. And on the right hand side we are having options like start a new Android Studio project. So this option we can use when we are going to create a new project. And the second option is open an existing Android Studio project. This option we can use when we already have an existing project and which is closed. So in that case we can use this option and we can start working on an existing project. And the third option is check out project from version control. So this is something related to the version control, so we did not focus more on this point. And the fourth one is profile or debug APK. That means we can import an APK and we can start debugging on it. And the fifth one is import project. As the name highlights, so this is for importing the project from Gradle or Eclipse, etc. And the last option is import an Android code sample. So if we are having any Android codes downloaded, so we can use that code, we can import that code using this option and we can start working on it. So now we'll start with a new project. So for creating a new project, we have to select the option 1, start a new Android Studio project. So now we are clicking on it here, and on the next window here we need to input names for application name, and we have to input the value for company domain, and we have to select the project location. So here the application name we can give as Hello World, and the company domain we can give our company domain. So in case if we are not having any company domain, means for time being we can use any values because we are not going to upload anywhere, and we can use for our learning purpose or for our personal uses. So when we are going to upload it to Play Store, so in that case we should need to write our own company domain name here, so that the company domain name will be unique and only the respective owners will be able to use the respective company domain name. And the third one is the project location. So here is where your project will be stored. And after filling these details, we can click on the next button. So the next button we have to choose which version, Android version we are going to use. So here the first option we can see it is phone and tablet, Wear, TV, Android Auto and Android Things. So basically what does it means is for phone and tablet which Android version it should run, and similarly for TV based applications which is the Android version it needs to run. So now let's focus on phone and tablet, and for selecting the version, Android version, we can just click on this drop down. So here we can see the versions starting from 4.0 to version 8.1. So what does it means is like it is the lowest version 4.0, so it will be having lower number of features, and 8.1 is the latest Android version. And for example, if we select the latest Android version or if we select 7.0, here you can see how many number of devices are currently using 7.0 in Google Play Store. For example, the 7.0 Android version is used by 8.1% of devices. So that is what it is mentioned. Your app will run on approximately 8.1 devices. So if we select a lower Android version, we'll get more number of percentage. For example, if we select 4.0.3, now we can ensure that 100% of the devices are compatible with this Android version. So basically we need to focus more on getting higher percentage. That means the version which we are selecting here, it should be compatible with most of the devices which are registered and which are used in Google Play Store. So we can select 4.0.3 version because we are getting 100% of the devices are compatible. And after selecting the Android version, we can click on the next button. So in this next button here, these are the templates which are already pre-created in the Android Studio. For example, this is a basic template. So here your screen, this is nothing but your mobile screen. That means when you open your application, the similar kind of screen will be displayed. That means in the Android program which we are creating will have a similar kind of screen, and where we can have a plus button and we can create some function for this plus button. And similarly there is one more template for bottom navigation. So here the action will be set it at the bottom, some navigation kind of actions. And this is an empty template, and this is a full screen template. Similarly this is ad based template, and it is Google Maps activity template. And even we are having a login activity also, where there will be predefined template for username and for getting the password and the OK button. So these are the predefined templates which are already available in the Android Studio. So now for our Hello World project, we can use a basic empty template. So now we can click on the empty template, empty activity, and we can click on the next button. So here in the next button, here you can see that activity which we have selected, it is empty, so that is being displayed. And here we need to configure the activity name. Activity name is nothing but the name of our program. So the name of our project, which is Hello World. Hello World. And friends, here when you are creating the activity name, make sure there is no spaces is given. So if you give a space, you will not able to go further. The finish button is disabled. This is because of this error. Activity name is not set to a valid class name. So to avoid this, you have to remove the space. There shouldn't be any space here. So now we got our finish button enabled, and we can click on finish. So now the Android Studio will start loading the project, and it will take a couple of minutes. So we have to be patient until the project is completely loaded. So here in the bottom we can check the current status just by double clicking in the bottom. So here I am double clicking. So now we can get the background task information. Now we can see Gradle build is running, and if we minimize it, it will again go back to the bottom. Initially by default you will be getting tip of the day. For example, this is the tip which Android Studio is giving for you now. So you can go through this tip, or you can just straight away close it down. Now the Android Studio is fully loaded, and once it is loaded, you can see two files which will be opened here. So first one is hello world.java, and the another file is activity hello world.xml. So here, as the name indicates, hello world.java file is contains all the Java codings and all. So whatever the coding which we are going to do, it will be on Java, and all those things will be performed in this .java files only. And even if you don't know Java, or if you are new to Java, so that is not at all a problem, and you need not worry. So in Android Studio we are having many predefined templates, and we can use those for Android application development. And even if you are not knowing Java, or if you are new to Java, so that is not an issue. It is very, very simple, and still we can create the Android programs. And how to use the predefined templates like radio buttons, etc. and all. so we can discuss in the upcoming videos. Fine. So this .java file contains all the Java codes, and there is one more file .xml file. So here that is named as activity hello world.xml. so here it will be containing the details of the layout specific configurations. For example, this one hello world.xml contains layout width, layout height, and all those specific details related to the layout. And in this project we are going to display hello world. So that is the aim in this hello world project. So we are going to achieve that by using a text view. That means we are going to show the text and we are going to show hello world in the Android device. Fine. So now we can see what other options which are available in the Android Studio. Now this Android hello world.xml we have opened in the text view. That is like here there is two tabs, text and the design tab. So now we are in the text tab, so we are able to view all the details in the text format. And if we click on the design, so here now we'll get the Android device templates and all those things in the device tab. So it is loading. We can scroll and make our work area much bigger. So now we got a device kind of template. So this is nothing but an Android device which we are having. And here we are under palette, we are having multiple options like common, text, buttons, widgets, layouts, containers, Google Legacy. So all these things are the predefined objects which are available in the Android Studio. For example, if we want to add a radio button to our Android program, so this is our mobile screen which is running the Android application. So if we want to add a radio button over here, so it is very simple. What we can do is we can go to buttons, we can select the radio button, and we can directly drag and drop the radio button to the application wherever we want, whichever place we want. So by this way we can use the radio buttons or calendar view, progress bar, anything by selecting and dragging and dropping. So how to use this calendar view, how to use this radio buttons and all we can see in the upcoming videos. For now we'll see how we can display hello world in the mobile screen. Fine. And other options which we are having is on the left side, top left corner, you can see hello world app and some more information specified here. So these are nothing but the location of your files. For example, here we have selected a hello world.xml file. So here, from here to here, it shows the complete path of this XML file. For example, the XML file is in app, source, main, resource, layout. So we can select it. We can check it out whether it is correct or not. So we can check it out by clicking here, and we can select the project files. So here in this drop down we are having multiple options like project, packages, scratches, Android, project files, etc. So here we will be mostly using project files, so better we can select project files itself. And inside project files you can expand it, again expand it. So now our application is in source. Inside source there is two more folders, Android test/Java, and main one more folder is there, and then test Java. So here we can ignore Android test and test, so we can go inside the main folder. So inside the main folder there are two more folders, Java and RES. RES is nothing but the resource. So whatever the Java related files are there, so those files will be kept inside this Java folder. For example, our hello world.java, we can find it inside this Java folder. So here we can see hello world.java here. And similarly inside the resource we are having multiple folders, and our activity hello world.xml is for the layout. So this file will be available inside the layout. And there is one more file inside this values folder, strings.xml. So as the folder name indicates, the strings.xml will be having the basic values, which in case if we are using in our Android program. So these are the three main files which you need to keep it in mind, my friends, and that is sufficient for now. Okay, and now let us see what is available on the right side. So in the right side, we have already discussed, this is your screen, Android screen, and when we are executing the function, executing the Android program, we can execute it very simple. So the procedure for execution is we can directly go here and we can click on the green button. So when we click on this run button, it will be opening a new window. So here we'll have already the predefined or freely available virtual devices. For example, currently I am having Nexus 5 virtual device. This means I am having a virtual mobile phone in my system. So when I select it, I can see one mobile phone virtually open here, and we can use that phone for the testing of our Android program. So in case if you are not having any virtual devices listed here, then we have to create one new virtual device. For this one, we have to click on this button, create new virtual device button, and on the next window we have to select phone as in the category. And on the right side we'll have multiple options like Pixel, XL, and Pixel 2, Pixel, Nexus, and also we can see the size, how much is the inches. This is 5.5 inches, this is 5.9 inches, and this is 5.0 inches. And also in the next column we can see what is the resolution of each type. So we can select any of the available option, and we can click on the next button. So when we click on the next button here, we can see what and all the corresponding releases available. So we can select any of the releases available. For example, we can select Oreo, and we can click on the next button. So in case if you are not finding any of the options available in the list, means there should be some problem with your internet connection. So you can just click on the refresh button. So it will check on from the internet and it will take the available releases. We got the list displayed here. So we can click on here, we can download, we can install, and after that we can click on next and finish. So by doing this, your application, your virtual device will be added to this window. So once your virtual device is available, we can click it and we can click on the OK button. So now it will create a virtual device here. So our virtual device has started loading. So this cold boot different emulator features. So this one we can ignore it. So it usually it will come, and our virtual device is getting loaded. So we have got one system prompt. System UI is not responding, and two options, close app or wait. So we can click on wait. So now the APK is being installed. Now we got our welcome screen and our application is loaded. So here we can see hello world and hello world text which we have entered is being displayed. So this is a very simple project, my friends. And what happened is when we clicked on this run button, so whatever was available in java.xml in that hello world.java and hello world.xml, those are loaded into our Android device. So this is a very simple project where we just display the text from our file. Similarly, we can also create more advanced programs like using the buttons and using multiple links and multiple options and all. So those things we can discuss in the upcoming video. So I hope everyone has got good understanding about the Android Studio and the basic simple program, how to create it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, so that once subscribed you will be receiving the notifications of new videos which are added to this channel, and also about the new training courses and the Android Studio tutorials. Thank you.